Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus with many mods. Like, we have absolutely a ton of mods. Uh, 30, I have a lot of them turned off because they actually glitch out the game. We're going to be playing a normal mode Isaac run, so not as many champions, and Isaac has the ability to re-roll items every 6 rooms. Um, Fairly average, 2 batteries, which I really like, and pots I could drop money. Okay, so very much contemplating just taking this item. It will give me a familiar that will latch on to nearby enemies and deal damage. So yes, Gemini. So I actually just have a small child following me, attached to me by a cord, and he'll just, in general, deal damage and hang out. He'll get anything that I miss with my tears and deal damage and kind of alert me that it's there. It's not a ton of damage, but comboed with my tears, it can get pretty good.
Wheel of Fortune.
I'll bomb you, in complete faith that I'll get something back. Key first floor and a couple cents, not bad. I'd like to be able to reroll the, boss room item if it's not a damage upgrade, if I could get 6 rooms in on the first floor. Oh, must have actually picked up a battery and not realized it. I'm not going to go into the shop quite yet. Against spiders, Gemini is very useful because they're low health but they're fast, and I usually miss like that. The first floor has no repercussions for taking red heart damage, other than dying, of course. But, on every other floor, if you take red heart damage, it will ruin your chance for getting a deal with the devil and the ability to trade away health for good items. There is red health on the floor that I'm going to come pick up. I believe he actually dropped a half heart, and I believe there was a full heart in the item room. Yes. I will shoot the poops and try to get petrified poop, which is a trinket which will allow you to get a lot of other stuff from shooting the poop. What am I looking for a boss item? A box would be nice. A pageant boy wouldn't be terrible. Meat would be, like, amazing. Widow, not one of my favorite bosses. And, Geminis are screwed. Totally can't talk right now. Gemini's AI will target the thing that is closest to me to try to save me from taking damage. And if I can get him to stomp on his own spawned things, that would be preferable. But he will just try to keep one of those little white spawning egg sacs at all times. Safety pin. Believe that is shot speed, evil, and range. Yes. But it does give me a black heart, which is a all room damage. And I'd like to think I have a decent idea on where a secret room is. If it's here... No. Okay, so it would probably be in the room next to us. Unfortunate that I wasted a bomb, but also, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm not able to go into that boss room at the bottom unless I am either at, I believe, half a red heart or no red health. This is a terrifying room. Found my item room, though. Celtic Cross, I will re-roll you. Marshmallow! Is there a fire around? There is a fire. So, the Marshmallow familiar, you can set him on fire of any different color of fire. So, red, orange, blue, purple. Blue and purple will actually fire tears, and if he gets hit with a tear, he'll go out. But he is an orbital, and as the others do, he will deal damage if he touches things. And with Gemini, I can kind of stand behind rocks of non-jumping enemies, and he will tick damage them away. But against flies and that sort of thing, it's very useful to be able to not have to deal with ground-based enemies. I would love some flight, I would love some more keys. This is gonna get dicey if they get any closer. Yep, okay. Damaged the whole room, just kind of cleared it out. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. Telepills. Back into this room. It's telling me to open it. Could have been better. Alright, so, crunch time is on. I'm trying very hard not to take any more red health damage, but it's gonna happen, so stay tuned. Trying my hardest not to take any more red health damage. Actually, the boss room is here, so it would be a smart choice to try to beat the boss without taking any damage. It's Monstro. I believe I might be able to do it. I'm not going to try anything fancy like to get in with my Orbitar. It would deal a lot of damage, but I could also just get hit with a stray tier just as easily. Monstro is easy and his health pool is small compared to some of the other like early bosses. However, with the random shots of varying sizes, it's very easy to trip up. Alright. One more should do it, yep. So, health please. Blue cap, health, and health upgrade for the next floor. What do we have here? I will absolutely take Littlest Horn. He will spawn the little, just as the boss does, he will spawn little orbs that will chase around and deal damage to everything in the room. As for anything else, I can't think of anything I would like, but I get a free health upgrade on the next floor. Could not have planned that out better. We are off to an amazing start. One thing I would ask is a soul heart to protect my deal with the devil. Shard of glass. I will come back if I get a soul heart. That makes it so I believe when I get damaged, I have a chance to start spawning creep and gain a damage upgrade. Against Spike, I could try to bomb those sacks out of there, but the chance that they would have something worthwhile is very low. Yeah, so Littlest Horn will actually just spawn these little dusty orbs that just deal contact damage. And he'll do it infinitely because he's awesome. They don't deal a ton of damage, but they push enemies around, which is their main purpose. And they'll kind of show me where stuff is if I can't see it. Perfect. I don't actually have a key to go into my item room right away, so that is very unfortunate. So I would not sacrifice my health for it. And I believe I took no, I did not take damage. I just don't have Goat Head. That was the last episode. And damage him just like that. I would love to get a key. Okay, that pretty much ruins the chance for the floor, but that means I might get one next floor. Unless I were to get a stray Goat Head from a stone chest, which is very unlikely. I'm asking for a key because to skip an item room is just a terrible decision. Could have something that absolutely changes the game around. I could actually attempt with my 9% chance to get one, and then reroll either Summoning in the Deal with the Devil, and if that doesn't work, I could go back to that challenge room and reroll the Shard of Glass. I don't believe he'll actually shoot bullets, so as long as I take care. Oh, thank you for spawning inside of me. So as long as I take care of the things that he spawns, I shouldn't have a huge problem. Alright, the orbs are dealing a surprisingly good amount of damage for what they are. And for one red heart, I definitely can't beat that level of protection. Roid Rage, I would definitely take some extra dodging speed. 0.6 is a huge difference. There's no keys around, which is a little disconcerting. I'm going to try to bomb one of those sacks if this doesn't give me anything in this challenge room. Piggy Bank, when I get hit I have a chance to drop coins, and I get hit a lot, so I think it's worth it. Like that! It spawns me inside of him and I just take stupid damage. So I've started quite the following of just followers, pretty much. So BFFs in the shop would be an invaluable item, but I would much rather go into a item room before I did a shop. I'm hoping that it drops a key as a room drop. Would be my best possible choice. An Eternal Heart. I should have waited to pick that up, because I might take stupid damage on something. There's still, I believe, at least one room over here, yeah, that I did not clear. And as long as I stay on, the cardinal directions of these guys, I shouldn't get hit. And the orb from Littlest Horn will kind of help me out. So I can try to Yeah. And a key! I'll leave the other one alone because I actually like to have bombs to use in case a boss gets too overwhelming. Bucket of lard. That is 2 unfilled hearts. Yeah, so I'm at... once I leave the floor, I'll be at 7 hearts, which will feel incredibly good. I have a feeling that this is a secret room. It is not. So I have the feeling that the other secret room is not there because there's a gap on the left. So I have no idea what I'm talking about. Alright. Good stuff. I'll grab this health. I don't believe I left much else behind, and I'm good. Bucket of lard was one of the best things I could have gotten, because health is a constant struggle. I don't like the way I look, so yeah, I will. Okay. And I will bomb the wardrobe. Because, please be good. Range down, not fantastic. Not terrible, but, I would have liked something else. Not actually sure. Oh. I don't remember if I have to wait until the end of the floor, because if I miss out on a deal with the devil, I'd be devastated. I have enough hearts that I could play that blood donation machine and get tons of change. Once it explodes into an item, I can use that reroll machine to get a better item. So, my plan's in motion. Alright, perfect. I already have a key for the item room. Feeling good. Feeling very good about this run. Not thinking it'll be a 1 run because I don't expect to win any of them. Like, that just absolutely destroyed my deal with the devil chance. That kinda sucked. Alright. An item with regeneration would be nice. It automatically recovers just health as you go around. Envy's going to be interesting because I have enough things to kind of deal damage to get him gone quickly, but at the same time, I can't really see what's going on. And I'm actually very tired. It's almost 4 AM when I'm recording this. Yep. Took damage again. Perfect. Didn't give me anything worthwhile. So, I guess I'm not really going for, not really going for deal with the devil on this floor. I can kind of forget about it. 18%. Still almost a 1 in 5. Doesn't mean I will not get it, but I'm seriously doubting it. And I'm very much hoping that if I bomb the lower section of this, I will gain access to a secret room, because that'll get me into the curse room for free. And that could give me a devil room item, that could give me a bunch of health, that could give me... gimme, just anything. Except Curse of the Tower. I also wish I could get across to that, but I would need full red health for it to give me a soul heart. It is not there. However, item room, 10 bombs, reroll, kamikaze, also not worth it. Excuse me. Perfect. I am just hemorrhaging health. Ah, my favorite. Alright. Plenty of change if I wanted to go into the shop, actually. I haven't found it, but I have enough keys that I would feel comfortable going into a shop. And just the money on the floor cements that. Sackhead could turn it all around. Sackhead drops constant sacks with just money and cards and all these amazing things. It also turns existing pickups on the ground into sacks, which is also fantastic. That is one of the best possible items I could have gotten. I'm checking to see... It almost makes more sense now to play the blood donation machine to see if I could get any sacks. Oh yeah, I can't get that hard. But also, if I clear the boss, I'd feel less stressed. I definitely need to get rid of that guy as quickly as possible, because his random charging and the ability to cover long distance, coupled with the fact that my reaction time is down from being exhausted, not a good combo. What could I ask for? I could definitely ask... This was a bad idea to come in here. This was just a horrible idea to come in here. gotta kind of play it safe because these things are gonna die whether I want them to or not on account of my 18,000 familiars. Not a bad thing that they're dying, but when things spit tears when they die, and I don't know when they're gonna die, it's like a ticking time bomb. There is still that is an amazing trinket. Every time I pick up a coin, it has a 50% chance to spawn a heart, which is especially good for the blood donation machine. After this room, if I get like a heart or a coin that gives me a heart, I'm going to go back and play it because that is just asking to be played. It's also a horrible idea that I go any lower than 2 hearts. Perfect. If I go any lower than 2 hearts, I could get stuck in a stupid room and just absolutely die. And I really don't want to close myself off. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. One of the worst ideas right now would be to close myself off in a corner because there's this many enemies in the room. And this is an awkward predicament because they charge when you get in one of their cardinal directions. This is just awkward. Okay. Sackhead, give me cards, something good. Bombs are fantastic. I might actually end up blowing up my donation machine for more sacks and just something good. Something that could save my life. A Hierophant card, a Balls of Steel pill. My D6 is recharged so I can go back and reroll the item room. I have enough bombs that I'm going to check to see if there's a secret room here so I can fast travel through the shop. Perfect. This also contains a shop with a reroll machine. The 1-up mushroom is almost the most worth thing here, solely because if I mess up, it'll bring me back to life, I believe with no health penalty. I'll get all my hearts back. So I think that might be the most worth it thing here. I'm not too worried about getting anywhere, like, within a time restraint. I could certainly try to, get to the womb in 30 minutes for the Hush fight, but I would almost certainly die right, like, at the beginning. Pointer finger, long range damage. Anything that this goofy novelty finger points at takes constant tick damage, and it will actually benefit from my tears, so if I got poison or something, I would be able to long range poison them. Another thing that distracts me while I'm trying to, play, but, you know. So, I get a coin from getting damage from Piggy Bank, and I'm getting actually more health back from playing it. This is a fantastic payout. And it'll just refill my D6 with the batteries. And, oh, okay. Here's where the reroll machine will come into function. I could take that for full health. I'm actually going to do that. I realize it gives me full health. And an extra heart piece. So, what happens now is I'm going to save my D6 charge and I'm going to fight the boss. If I manage to scrape together a deal with the devil, I'm going to D6 until I get something that's actually, like, worth giving up a lot of my health for. Gertie, as long as I pay attention to the things it spawns, it won't be an enormous problem. But if I let it overwhelm me and enough flies get through, then it'll just be just over. And Little Horn will just keep spawning these things that'll get whatever I miss. I could try to get close with my orbital, which almost always ends badly. The marshmallow actually can deal a lot of damage, but it's just hard to get in close. Invocation Circle. I did not get a deal with the devil, so I will actually re-roll the shop in the secret room. And I can bomb in from up here. Actually, I should use the D6 in here and maybe re-roll machine in here. Use my bombs. Game-breaking bug, I'm not enthused about using. And I got a battery, so I might as well. Shovel? No. Bomb bag. Justice, also good. Bomb bag. Could give me enough bombs to do something later. I will take it and then reroll again. Oh, that's only in the shop that does that, correct. Okay. And without much else to do, I will leave the floor. We scraped together a really good foundation from that. Just for future floors and stuff along that line. We have 8 hearts to trade away if we manage to get a deal with the devil. Pray for a soul heart. Okay, music on this floor is epic, but I can't let it get away from me. I will bomb this for hopes of a balls of steel. Infested is good and all, but pretty fly blocks shots. Burp will burp up the last, give me a second pretty fly. And health down. That was unfortunate, but what can you do? 2 sacks, not worth fighting through 3 waves of enemies. Okay. These are fairly straightforward as long as you see where they're going to bounce next. Alright. Still dealing starter damage. I have a lot of familiars, which I like. Littlest Horn is absolutely amazing. But a damage up, other than this one-use strength card, would be preferred. And the ability to actually knock back things with my tears and push them off course is also nice. And I believe he will keep shooting at me after the room is over, unless I'm mistaken. Which is also absolutely right. And these can actually jump, so I need to watch where they all are in the room. Yup. Luckily I took that speedball. Perfect. We have a 100% chance to get a deal with the devil as long as we keep that soul heart. They can also jump to more explosive effects. And a pointer finger allows me to do some damage without actually getting close and risking my life. Hierophant, 2 extra soul hearts. We're turning this around as long as I get some decent damage upgrades in the deal with the devil. Which I have the extra additional chance to get, like an extra set of items. Oh. Alright, that's alright, that's alright. Where, oh, petrified poop! However, have the feeling that Bloody Penny will be better in the long run, because once we start running on red health, Piggy Bank will give us some health back. And for this run, I'm hoping to at least get to Mom's Heart. I really feel like we're capable of it with the items we got. Like, just keep enough red health on the ground, so if we dip below something that would not be acceptable, so the soul hearts, that I would be able to regain it, like, immediately by backtracking, so keeper style. And that ball is not mine. I did not realize, because it was larger. These drop spawners when you kill them. I would absolutely just call it a 1-run if we got a Dark Bomb in the deal with the devil. Still not enough health to, I generally... Oh, these are aggravating. If you see one without one of the white heads on them, they can actually spit lasers at you, which have infinite range. These are still just as dangerous. The Littlest Horn is keeping this run together, just constant homing. I got a red chest. Guppy's Collar. I can reroll that for a better item, which I think would be preferred. Oh, the Lilium Dimension. So this is a modded item. Every single time that you kill an enemy based on your luck stat, it has a chance to turn into a ghost version which will fight for you for a few rooms and then, like, dissipate. Scorpio. Poison Tears. Okay. Just tied the run together. Enemies that are poisoned will receive constant tick damage, and if they die while poisoned, they have a chance to drop black hearts. And a shop with a reroll machine. Car battery double charge would skip items, which I don't particularly want. More options. That is the one for the item room, I don't want that. Pandora's Box, I'm not actually quite sure what that does on this floor, so I'm going to skip it. I was hoping for something just over the top and amazing. Mom's Key! Just what the doctor ordered and I can't afford it. Was not even paying attention. So if I get some extra money... Oh, the finger poisons them now! And Lilium Dimension makes it so they actually will fight for me. But I believe they dissipate when I move rooms or if I take too long, so... Oh, it's a double room fight. So it'll either be one large boss or two smaller bosses, both of which are dangerous. And with poison, it's also almost warranted. I'm going to take strength because it gives me an extra heart. It almost... Oh, there's an invocation circle. I actually will spend 6 of my stones for this. So it's a mod. I'm just going to grab everything before I actually do it. So this is a mod that when you stand on the circle, it will give you the choice of 3 tarot cards. So I can choose to spawn what looks like either a beggar, which is this one, a heart, which I don't need, or a coin. I'm going to choose the beggar. So I spent 6 of my stones, and I now have the ability to play this demon beggar, which I will. So I will give him my hearts, and I will gain them back from Bloody Penny, because it is the VIP. What card is this? Wheel of Fortune? I will blow it up. So, plenty of sacks, plenty of all kinds of stuff. So I can trade health, and after a while he'll drop a couple things, and then eventually drop an item. Which would be missing page 2, which will reroll into a Super Meat Boy. Which is an all stats up, including a health up, and that little bit of damage that I craved, but it wasn't quite enough to feel comfortable. So, I'm doing well, I'm not doing amazing. And the reason I didn't open this chest before, I will open the path to it, is because in the shop there's an item called Mom's Key for 15 cents, and it makes it so everything that you get from chests will be either more payouts or just better. So normally I might have just gotten like a red chest or something along the lines of that. And it paid for itself immediately. I would have just normally got like a coin or a red heart or something, but now I will get like consistent, just large amounts of payout. And Twin Gate Fight is actually very dangerous. I'm going to pop my strength card because I'm very scared of the gate. Just because of how the tiers work. I was not expecting that. If I can kill the one on the left, I'll be happy enough because he's just dangerous. I don't want to be close to him. And the little guys that can teleport, also dangerous. But with the finger, and if I can get a ball trained on him at all times, I can kind of just chip away at his health. And I'm actually looking forward to the 100% deal with the devil to trade some of this health away so I can get more soul hearts. Gonna try to reroll that. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, middle one is a definite yes. That is an incubus. So he will actually fire whatever my tiers are, so it's effectively a double damage. I'm going to reroll the other two into a Dark Bum. That would be about a 1 run with the Bloody Penny. And a Guppy's Tail, which is more chests, and we have Mom's Key. So that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, every time a Dark Bum absorbs, I believe it's a heart and a half worth of the red health, and it is literally just everywhere. He will spit out either a harmful spider, a helpful spider, or a soul or a black heart. Now the beauty in this is that there is no limit to how much he does this, and he will pretty much just go absolutely bonkers with it and just fill up my health. So as long as I continue getting coins, which I get every time I get hit, I will spawn red health, and he will give me soul hearts. I would love some flight. Is there an item in here? No, I got the item. Right, Scorpio. Game changer. That is a definite yes item. The only problem is he travels incredibly slow and he's kind of annoying to wield. But he's giving me plenty of soul hearts. It's almost worth it to do the sacrifice room to get extra soul hearts. But I will not, because I don't want to blow this lead that I was given. What was I... Oh, I was getting the battery and the rest of the hearts, and then I was going to reroll the boss room item. Correct. Rerolling the boss room item into hopefully a damage upgrade, but knowing how the game likes to treat me. There was a second trinket, and it was Petrified Poop, which is actually very nice. Polydactyly, which I figured out is how you spell that, is an item that allows you to hold 2 trinkets, which is one of a few items that let you do that. But now... Is it not? Oh, 2 cards. Okay. I gotta keep Bloody Penny because that'll actually help me break the game. if I manage to just get like a cycle set up where I'm just spawning red hearts and then Dark Bomb is just delivering. And I think that's everything, yeah. What pill is this? I can see forever, so it makes sense to find the secret room. Let's see if it's connected to any of these rooms. Yep. Oh, curved horn is a damage upgrade, though. However, like, Bloody Penny, man, that is what is holding us together here. I will take a battery for the next one. It's what's holding us together, because every time we're damaged, we gain coins, and then the coins turn into hearts, and then the hearts turn into more hearts with Dark Bomb. It is a fail-proof thing. That is how I won many of my runs. But, I'd like to whittle down my health so I can go into that boss room. I would like to get some pills that I know what they are, and that if they are good... Curse of the Maze. Okay, that makes me backtrack a couple rooms every once in a while. Don't exactly want to range down. I now have 3 pretty flies, which are, I believe, the maximum you can have normally. Oh, that's awkward. But the poison damage hits for both of them each, and so that's a thing. And I can't reach over there to get that red heart, but Dark Bomb does not conform to the rules of society, so he will just kind of go over there. He will also get these 2. Hopefully spawn me some health, not over there. Yep. So the health that I lost in this room is not even, like, a big deal. Not gonna go into the curse room. Although they do generally hold items now. Doing a lot of dodging and weaving. And this Lilium dimension is fantastic. The ability to just, like, turn familiars your way. And I can kind of just, like, spin my finger around and poison everyone. And I don't know if the Lilium... Okay, so the Lilium dimension does not look like it transfers between rooms, but I can use existing enemies against my enemies. And some more health from Dark Bomb. That was a friendly spider. I will also take that. Awkward. Little drawing a meat boy up in the top right. It's cute. I will bomb you. I will bomb you. I will bomb you. Just any coins that I can get to turn into health, Dark Bomb will happily take. A coin judgment. I will spend some money on you. For a health upgrade that I will reroll into Shielded Tears. Another amazing item. Any tier that I strike with my own will become null and void, and since I'm firing mine and the Incubus, at least one of our tiers will get through. I forget that I do not have flight, and I just immediately walk in. Okay. We'll definitely spend a key. Sir Junkin. So any item that I don't want, I can now explode with a bomb for a chance to get junk, which will actually upgrade him. And the upgrades get pretty intense. He starts firing bullets after a while. He can do some pretty crazy stuff. What's still alive? There it is. Okay. Do I want you? That is technology 0. So my tiers are now connected with a static link, and will deal damage to anything stepping in between them. I'm starting to roller coaster into, like, this is amazing. Steam sale on Dank Depths 2, not super worth it. I don't think there are going to be any other shops, but, you know, I didn't have a reroll ready, and I don't really feel like wasting one on that. This is definitely, Joker! I can actually save that until after I no longer get deals with the devil, or if I get cheated out of one, and I can, kind of get in there for free. That is very nice. This little electricity trail thing is good for catching anything that I miss. Chest inside a chest, chestception. A rune, a Yara rune. I will actually try to keep that until the final floor of the game, which has 4 chests guaranteed to be filled with items. If I can... The Yara rune doubles anything on the floor, by the way, other than normal items. I will try to double all of those items. Getting plenty of chests thanks to Guppy's tail. and therefore plenty of health. At this point, even if I don't want something explicitly, it might be worth it just to pick it up in case I get daring in D4 or something like that to change my run. Yeah, alright. Let's fight. The fight against Mom. Not horribly terrified, because even if I do take stupid damage, I've got enough soul hearts that I'm protecting the deal with the devil. And when she grunts like that, she's going to stomp down. And you can touch the foot after it lands, but not before, or it deals explosive damage. And she is finished. There we go. Free Invocation Stone. And I actually did get a deal with the devil at 33% chance. Oh. Oh, that might help me win the game, though. Okay. So, to cheat the system, I would take this. I would take the Flight. And then I would take the Little Harbingers. So I no longer have any red health, so every time I get damaged, I would now do Polaroid, which gives me a short period of invincibility after being damaged with no red health. So I can now fly. I have a familiar that changes every once in a while, that white thing floating around right now. I can stop him by firing and he'll deal constant damage. And the small red thing on the horse will change between the 7 seals, the 7 harbingers, and they will each spawn a different type of fly around me, similar to Rotten Baby, that will just kind of constantly, it'll deal like a multiplier of my damage and an additional effect dependent on the color. Not worth it. So I now take full hearts of damage from things. Oh, I got Spectral from Lord of the Night, so now things go over walls, my shots. Oh, he's a charmed enemy. Okay. Didn't realize. So health is important now to build up, now more than ever. These things fire lasers whenever I get in front of the pupil. Dark Bum is just a wonderful item. So I no longer get any more item rooms on this floor either, which is a hassle. Pop up, there you go. I would love some more damage upgrades still. I'm not feeling the damage upgrade love. I would also like some items that I don't particularly want, so that I could bomb them and get Sir Junkin some stuff. Oh, that's a cluster. And I got golden bombs, so I can feel free to bomb as many rocks as I want. You gotta be careful with these ones in this floor, though, because, always a little rough, because you never know when one of the polyps are gonna burst and shoot at you. But, anywhere I think a secret room could be, just go ahead and do it. Just bomb things anyways. Secret room, here we go. Key beggar, I could trade some keys, get some chests, get some items to bomb, actually. I'll go down to 10 keys. Alright. Alright. Golden key is what I was waiting for. Bob's Rotten Brain, I will bomb you. And I will get a piece of junk. So now if you see Sir Junkin in the midst there, he has a helmet on. Another item? Not quite as lucky. Okay. There we go. We're almost full on health, which feels really good on the womb floor, just because we take full hearts of damage. It's like having half health. There are items you can get that, like, kind of counteract that, such as the wafer. There are a couple others that I can't think of right now. This is chaotic. Okay. We're good. Rune bag. That could help me break the last floor. Every couple rooms, it will drop me a rune such as the one I'm holding right now. And, poison is definitely just making this a lot easier. I'll just go ahead and move on. I'm really hoping that I'm lucky enough to get a deal with the devil. If I don't, I'll just wait until the next floor. I'd rather save my Joker card to go there, like, non-naturally. Oh. This is a modded item, but I never actually caught what it did. cry with all the colors of the wind. Okay, so I shoot rainbow tears now. That is wonderful. I am loving that. I'm wondering if they deal different effects because that would be even better. I'm gonna clean myself up a little bit. I look like a murderer. Okay. I'm absolutely just cutting through everything now, despite only having 4 damage. He dropped me a Perthro rune, which is like my, it's like my Yarrow rune, but unless I find an item on the ground somewhere, I don't really need it. Oh, I spatter paint on the ground when I hit things. I like that. And, Dark Bomb gave me a black heart, so even if I do get hit, I'll just kind of kill everything. Is the hope. Is the intended purpose. But you never really know. I really like just kind of hanging out and playing video games and talking. I talk to myself anyways, so it's always nice to do something like this. Even if it doesn't net much publicity, it's more for I'm having fun. And I might bring a smile to someone else's face. But we're almost a half hour into this. It doesn't feel like a half hour. Or more than a half hour. Wasn't really thinking. I actually have too much health, so I can leave it on the ground for when I take damage. Like that. But I killed everything and spattered paint everywhere, and it was sick, so that happened. X-Lax. Don't really need it. There is a, there's another Yarrow rune, which I will actually Yarrow my Joker card, and I will use one of my Joker cards. I will D6, and I will get a Succubus. Succubus is a fantastic thing. And actually, I will also take the Whore of Babylon, which is an effective damage upgrade. X-Lax, not amazing. I look fabulous. Okay. So, I will benefit more from having no red health than I will from having red health at this point. I will key that open. I will hopefully get absolute tons of coins, which will translate into hearts. Which will, give me more health, because I kind of dropped myself down in that deal. Alright. Alright. Perfect. Is that another Yara? That's an Awaz. I don't want to use that because it would actually skip my passage down to the next floor, and I would not be able to get to the final floor. Pretty Fly doesn't do anything, although I wish it gave me more. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. This is on the track to being a really solid run. Oh, sorry, but Succubus is, it floats around the room, and that black aura around it, anything that, enters it takes constant damage, and while I'm standing inside of it, it will, actually raise my damage. You can see on the left the counters going up and down. So this actually showed me where everything is. It looks like there's a challenge room over here I'd be interested in doing. I thought I killed him. Okay. Still can't feel bad because I have Dark Bum Bloody Penny. Like, the game was already ripped the moment I got that. And I don't say that cockily, I just say that's one of the easiest methods of winning. I gotta slip through here without taking my pills. Like a crazy old man. And it actually showed me where the secret room is. Which has a chest. Which has another soul heart. And a face card that I'm hoping is it's like a 2 of spades. Yup! Doubles my keys, that's what I was worrying about. I left that beggar behind, but I definitely would have played him a little bit more to get some more loot. Hanged Man, that's flight. I'm trying to get rid of the fire so I don't accidentally stumble into it, because I'm kind of at a loss here. My brain is on autopilot. But, huh. Alright. I guess my flies explode from the guy that's currently out from the little harbingers. That's a little annoying, but as long as I keep my distance, I shouldn't have a problem with it. Bricano gives me, I believe, 6 spiders and 4 flies. And there you go. You're dead. Okay. Oh, he was long. Wow. And every segment of him spewed paint when he was dead. Huh. You don't see that every day. Free bomb. But the fact that I jumped up to 9 damage when I'm standing in my succubus is very nice. Safety scissors. I'm gonna stick with my bloody penny just because I actually am generating. Ooh, I already have flight, so I'm gonna bomb it for some more junk. I did get more junk. So now Junkin has a shield. So, pretty much what's gonna happen here is the more I upgrade Sir Junkin, the more damage he'll deal. And overall, the better it'll be for me. I can actually see the top secret room with that, which I am gonna go back for in the case it does have another item to bomb. Use the key. Not too worried about it. I have 30 keys. I doubt I'll actually get that many chests on the final floor. That was stupid damage, but Dark Bum will handle this. Perfect. The Great Eraser will fix my mistakes. Very nice. 2 rooms. AWAS. Don't want to use it. Yera. Second era. I will do that for no reason. I could take 2 Joker cards, try to get other stuff, but then I'd only get 4 items on the final floor, which might be where I need them most. And I do want to keep things interesting to watch, so I want to get as many items as possible. So it would be 3 and 3. It would be 3 or 4, and 4 is more than 3. All right. I'm invincible, so do your worst. Okay. Perfect. Frame rate always dies during that part. It's just one of those things. Grab one of my invocation stones. We are going to be going up to the cathedral because we grabbed the Polaroid. But, oh, I was in here. But I can reroll scythes. Yes. Now my shots pass through and deal a damage upgrade. Perfection. And Dark Bum can grab this and kind of just give me some more health. And this, he can grab this. Alright, so we are going to be going up. So this is the cathedral, although once we get a couple more hearts, I'm going to go into a deal with the devil that we wouldn't normally be able to get. I'm going to change how I look. That is a representation of my social life. Alright. This is an easy enough room. Invocation circle, that's why. For the video, I'll go ahead and spend 6. I'm hoping to fight one of the bosses. That would be one of the bosses. It's quite a difficult fight from what I can remember, but I feel quite confident. But, this is actually quite the difficult... Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, there's a second phase. Did not know that. And she actually dropped an item that I'm not sure what it does. And I don't particularly care because I'm just taking stupid damage because I can't really see what's going on. But, that's my Joker. That's a devil. I didn't even notice I picked up the devil. Could have used that for the fight. I kind of want to reroll it. I kind of want to junk it. I'll pick it up. Moira's heart. She's overly attached. I believe I do remember reading what this does. It, has a chance in boss rooms for that to show up and help me, rather than try to absolutely end my life. And, oh, I actually got a red heart, which nullifies a lot of, like, my... okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spend that. It's a Krampus fight. I can't get rid of the heart. Very unfortunate. Lump of coal, right now, is one of the best possible things we could have. Because, we have the range of, like, this, and the farther away it gets, the bigger the tears get and the more damage they deal. So, it's a win-win. The Sun card deals damage, heals my red hearts. Don't really want that to begin with. And, shows me the map, but I already know where the map is. Or, like, what it looks like. another rune, and says, I'm gonna keep that for the next floor. That would be an invincibility card. I'll take the chariot in here and use it on these chests. Because I'm unable to shoot in this form, but I'm able to just kind of run into stuff. Which helps me get through a wave or two. Without worrying about having to take damage. And I got a third chest as a reward. I'm hoping to get an item from one of them. But tons of hearts will suffice, I guess. Another Joker card. That is amazing. So another Joker card will allow me to go to another deal with the devil to get rid of this heart, gain my damage boost, gain the Polaroid invincibility, all of the above on the next floor. I believe that was the Ansuz, and I don't need it anymore because I have the Joker. So I can go ahead and just start mowing through the rooms here. And with Mom's Key and Guppy's Tail, just getting this many hearts pretty much guarantees that I'm not going to run out of health. Because Dark Bum is amazing. And I can actually take the Ansuz to show me where the top secret room is. And it's on the way to the boss, so I don't even have to backtrack. Which is preferred. Alright. We're doing very well for ourselves. And I can actually skip, like, what is it, 2 rooms? By going through here. Quarter. I'm gonna bomb the quarter. Hagalaz. Break all the rocks in the room. Except for the indestructible ones. Okay. So I'm gonna bomb you. You're gonna give me some junk. Yup. So now he has a sword, so now he actually deals, like, a decent amount of damage. Nothing really stands a chance anymore. Another Yara. Unless I find a chest or something I can Yara, I guess I'd leave that. As much as I hate to leave Yara rooms. The Fool will take you back to the room where you began. Not too enthused. I think it's right there. Yeah. Gotta make sure you're on target. More, I guess if Darkbone dropped me black hearts, I would actually prefer those over. Get him. Oh, I gotta spend a bomb. I was hoping Darkbone would have dropped me a black heart, but alright. He's being stingy. Make sure I still have my Yara. Yep. There's certainly plenty of pickups around with Mom's Key. It's going pretty well. Alright, Isaac, usually a pretty difficult fight. And it's playing Rivers in the Desert because I have the Persona 5 music mod on. It's generally a pretty hard fight, but I have things that block his tears. So it's fairly easy. More Invocation Stones to fight that boss. And I'm just about ready to go down. Alright, final floor. I didn't get any of the key pieces, so I'm unable to fight the secret final boss. I might explain that in future episodes. So I will use my Yara rune and double the chests. And I will actually wait to open them to see if I can get anything better. But I'll try to get rid of my red heart here. On... Yep, Minima. So he's decent. He'll suck enemies in towards him, and he's at the end of the line, so it'll be farther away from me. And then Gimpy. So when I get hurt, or when I kill enemies, they have a chance to drop red hearts, which will in turn give me more, like, soul hearts. So just, I can't lose right now. If I died, I would question why. Like, there would have to be something wrong with the game. Alright. It's playing some pretty cool music, and it actually dropped that, which I'm going to bomb for Sir Junkin. Thank you. Alga's Resistance, I will be using that on the final boss. Alright. It's an instrumental good, I won't get copyrighted, hopefully. Although, my video would have to get big for that to happen. I'm seriously doubting it. Scatter bombs. I will not turn that down. Chests give all items Blood of the Martyr for my poor Jesus. Very, very useful. Any damage upgrade. The final boss is just gonna get steamrolled. Like, there's no doubt about it. He's gonna get steamrolled. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in the item to open the door to the final boss. Because I want to fight him. I want to see how I'll fare. Because he's a tough bullet hell, but I think I deal enough damage to limit how much time he actually has to react. And I don't know what either of those things do. I know the one on the left is called a stud finder, and it increases your chance of breaking rocks to find crawl spaces. Can't say that's very useful at my current state. Invocation Stone out of nowhere, nice. Rules card, some doors require a blessing, carry them with you. I don't know what that means. That'll take me right to the boss. But I already know where it is, and I want to fight through and get more enemies. Or more items, sorry. And Dark Bum, if you want to go ahead and eat these hearts, that would be nice. Give me more health. When you see a Rag Mega go down like that, it's game over. It's game. I don't even need the bombs. I'm just gonna get more junk for junkin'. Yep, so now he's wearing pants. Soon he will become like this white knight dude, and then he starts dealing a lot of damage and spinning. Common cold, poison damage. Already got it, but add to it. But soon enough he'll just start like spitting out laser beams. Don't even need that. Or probably Taurus. That is actually stops me from shooting, so that's even worse. 2 junk. Boom, and boom, he's in his flying state. Alright. So now he will constantly fire tears and home in on things. So, I'd say this is game over. I'll go ahead and just kill the boss, get it over with. Another one of these that'll bomb, get even more damage. Because anything after this, any junk that I collect, is a damage upgrade. And I will check the top secret room in case it's got another item I can bomb. Nope, some trinkets. Alright, final boss in 3, 2, 1, you're dead. Oh, yeah, you see the little Moira pushing into it. We have the choice to go to the Void. We're going to go to the Void. So this was a feature added in Afterbirth Plus. I forgot to get the 8 items. I feel stupid, but we're alright. So, there is not 1, but I believe 6 bosses on this floor. And one of them is named Delirium, which is a final endgame challenge. You have a decently small chance to get the Void off of the Mom's Heart battle, but it increases. It's guaranteed that you will go there if you go through the Hush fight and complete the Hush fight. You can also get it from the final like secret boss fight from getting the key pieces, or also, yeah, like you just saw from the final boss. And our health is looking really solid. And it's getting hard to think because it's getting really late. But I'm hoping I can take the victory, and then that'll do it for the episode. But yeah, I'm just looking for that last heart to get me up to max. This might be it. Yep, there we go. So the map to this floor is enormous. I'm wondering if I use an Emperor card here, if it takes me to Delirium, or if it takes me to another boss. I'm gonna check. Yeah, this takes me to Mr. Fred. He is probably the easiest boss. If I didn't, like, one-shot him, basically. His whole thing... I'm gonna reroll that. Screw. Yeah. Cheers up. Take me to 3. I have a tier delay down, but I'm not sure what it is. Hopefully an item. Nope. Just want to make sure that there's plenty of health on the ground in case I get crippled in a boss fight for some reason. But yeah. Item? Nope. Dark Bum's putting some work in, though. That's always nice. Alright. But I have a tier delay down. I'm not sure what it is, but it actually, if you see the little arrows on the side, right below the bow and the foot, left side, it says 4, and you can usually only get it down to 5 unless you have the help of some special items. In another boss room, let's hope that it's Delirium. The Forsaken. Generally a tough boss, but at this stage in the game. I will take him because he fires an extra version of my tiers very slowly, and just adds to the mayhem. I'm not going to wait for Dark Bum to pick any more items up because, like, he doesn't need them. There's enough health. I don't care enough about that. I care enough about that rune to go back. That's the arrow. And I need the alges for the fight, because the fight is actually exceedingly difficult. Per throw could be cool, but nothing too jaw-dropping. Everything I've found so far has been, like, worthy to pick up. X-Lax, nothing amazing. I was too scared to leave that room in case the void actually disappeared. Poker Chip is a terrifying gamble, because you either get twice the amount of things from chests, or you get nothing. And I feel like getting things from chests, like, 100% of the time. See, I'm not actually sure where this boss... Like, I'm pretty sure there's another boss room, like, north? But at the same time, there's an AWAS and blocking, but, like, you know, not a biggie. I'm hoping there's another boss up here and I didn't just sound stupid. Not that I would have been able to know, but, you know. But Delirium actually cycles in between the other bosses at a very alarming rate and overwhelms you if you're not careful. Ooh, D6 that! Got Infestation. Good item. Not sure which one this does. There are 2 Infestations. And the Parasite. What is that item? I'm hoping for something that allows me to see the map. Oh, there's another boss here. Alright. Hope for Delirium. Mom's Heart. Easy. Easy money. And when it spits its tears, I clear it out. Shaving Razor. Not fantastic, but it's an orbital, so I'll take it. Plus the Yes Mother transformation, which puts a knife behind me. So anything trailing me, I guess, that actually survives the initial barrage. And that's one of the things I love so much about Isaac, is if you work hard enough, you can scrounge things together and make it, like... You can make a terrible run, like something badly seeded, into an amazing run. And you're dead. You gave me Infamy, a chance to block damage. In 2 boss rooms. It's gotta be one of these. Skolax, you can only hit him on the tail, but he glitches out in the beginning. Perfect. Butt Bombs, I will reroll Meat. It gives me a red heart, but it's also a damage upgrade, so you're gonna have to, like, forgive me. Delirium. Alright, actually gonna put my Yarrow rune on because... Or, my Alges, sorry, brain fart. Okay. I'm hoping this actually lasts long enough for me to get far enough into the fight that I can actually deal. Dealing decent damage. Without the Alges, I probably would have already lost about 3 hearts. The Alges rune lasts a ridiculously long time, though. Try to get in my damage square. I gotta keep an eye... Okay, my shield is blinking, which means I actually need to start dodging now. And by start dodging, I mean just take things to the face. Oh, awkwardly fast Monstro. Okay, okay. Okay. He starts getting faster the lower on health you get him, so he actually gets hard to pin down. Oh, is this laser beam? No? Okay. Alright, teleport on me. I don't actually know what's going on anymore. I see health appearing on the ground. Don't really think I need it, because I think I've got this in the bag. Yes! Perfect! That was an amazing run. Took almost an hour. But, thank you all for watching if you stayed up to this point. I'm gonna go to bed now. But, awesome run. We'll play some more tomorrow. Thanks, and see you later.